If you're planning on buying any cards from TCG Player, make sure you use our affiliate link right here in the description of our video to help support the channel. It's the best way to do it and it's free. Looking for PTGO codes? Photon Store has all the latest sets and promos instantly delivered to your email. You can use Tablemon code when checking out for 5% off. Card Market is Europe's largest online marketplace for Pokemon cards. Whether you're looking for sealed product or singles, vintage or the latest sets, just follow the link in the description to find what you need. This video is sponsored by the Pokemon TCG deck building website PokemonCard.io. So this deck, VIKAVOLT PALKIA, won in Europe. Third card regionals was won by this deck featuring VIKAVOLT's Paralyzing Bolt with the item lock and also Palkia's Subspace Well doing 60 plus 20 more damage for each mentioned Pokemon, featuring Raikou as well with the Fleet-Footed. We haven't faced off against any Lugia yet, so that also hasn't helped in our record, I guess. We haven't played against super meta decks, I guess, in general. But this deck, we're going to try and get that turn 1 item lock going with Mysterious Tail helping support, finding item cards, and being able to use Melanie to power up in one turn in case we go second. We have Radiant Greninja as well to discard that water for powering up Melanie. We have Cross Switchers, Vile VIP has a bunch of item cards that help Mew in the beginning. Crobat and Luminia to help support the deck. Zigzagoon for extra damage counters if necessary. A lot of ways to thin with the tracking shoes and the scoop up nets. So hopefully we'll be able to get a super early item lock and get ahead that way to the point where Palkia can't just sweep in the late game. And yes, every Lightning deck right now, especially with Lugia running amok, every Lightning deck would love to have a leg power back, that's for sure. That would be pretty cool. Yeah. Next up we have Texas Regionals, and I will be I went to Toronto. I missed points by 4 people. I can't believe but 5 of my opponents dropped from the tournament, so it wasn't surprising when I bubbled out of points. I was actually surprised I was so close to the bubble. Anyways, and then next up I have Texas, and then we have San Diego, and then I have Orlando. I am all booked for all 3 of those tournaments, so I'm 100% going to all 3 of those. Should be a fun time, and hopefully that earns me at least a stipend for LAC. And hey Jeremy, thanks so much for the super chat, I really appreciate it. So if you're interested in coaching, yeah, you can go to, I'll type it right here, I'll give you my MetaFi link. Yeah, here you can book, you can check the availability over on MetaFi. You can check my calendar and book. I do offer a free 30-minute consultation so that you can ask me any questions about coaching, so that you can figure out if it's the right thing for you or not, if we're a good fit as well, because not necessarily like I won't necessarily be like the perfect fit for some people. So yeah, it's just a way to get to know each other. And then you can also book a full session as well if you'd like to, over at metafi.gg at Tablemon, and there it shows exactly when I'm available. It shows the times that I'm available in your time zone as well, so that you can check whenever I'm free and you can book. Yeah. That's how you would get coaching. And yes, I can coach on live. It's a little harder. Obviously, the bugs do not help, but I feel like what I do best in regards to coaching is I feel like I'm gonna start this dude. So what I do best in regards to coaching is working on the decision making, yeah, and really trying to improve the decision making that goes into playing the game. Yeah. Starting that Palkia ends up being super costly, and so like we can do that with real life or with anything really. Oh, so I missed the attack. That really sucks. Missed on the attack. I have 1 energy. And attach the energy to active. I could have item locked. Oh well. Yeah, thank you so much, Jeremy. But yeah, I do have that free 30-minute consultation for people who are interested in getting to know each other, and then you can decide, yeah, I'm interested in this or I'm interested in this approach, but I'm happy to do it on live with real life or PTCGO. But I will say, like, a big thing for me in coaching is being able to share the screen and showing like your hand more easily, and talking and discussing best possible plays and different approaches when playing, not just practicing a certain matchup or practicing a certain deck. So that's how we get the most value. So I definitely prefer PTGO, then live, and then real life, but I can do all three. And yeah, thank you so much, Jeremy, for this super chat. I really, really do appreciate it. Really makes a world of difference. I was also thinking about starting a campaign called the $1 campaign, right? Because you can join the channel for as low as $1, and it's like subscribing on Twitch, but it only costs $1. And it's like, for all the content that I provide for a whole month, would you pay $1 for it? I reckon that's very reasonable, right? And I imagine if 5% of the people subscribe to my channel supported with that $1, then my life would be very different, and I could justify a lot more streaming more often, making more content, all of that good thing. Hey Mark, how are you doing? Thanks so much for stopping by. Alright, well, we lost a big turn here. I mean, stopping items clearly was not very relevant for my opponent, and they also have a way to reduce damage, so I don't think we're gonna be able to do much here. But I mean, getting a hit into the Gudra could be good, and I feel like that's probably what I'm gonna go for, especially now that I have the cross switchers. I do feel like that's going to be the play here, so I'm gonna go cross switcher, PALKIA. I'm just gonna go ahead and do a little bit of damage, bench the other VIKAVOLT, and do the subspace. Well, hey, Dragon Hero, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's also called the peanut butter M&M's tier, right? Because then, like, I'm sure a lot of you are aware that I love peanut butter M&M's. And so, with $1 per month, you're helping me. Well, you're not helping me. You're like allowing me to eat a peanut butter M&M per month, right? Like a pack, the small pack. Maybe they're worth a little more. I don't know, but I just felt like that was that was funny, right? And yeah, exactly. Like I feel like $1 for all the content that I provide, it's not a lot, right? But I also don't push it a lot. But I was thinking of making like a big campaign for 2023, like the $1 Tablemon club, and also try to offer some perks if possible. Yeah. Yeah, you could, I mean, I try to bring a lot of variety, right? Like every day I feature a different deck, so I would hope that that's something that's worthy of value. I've also had a lot of like other ideas in mind. Mostly, I've been thinking a lot about how, like, for example, playing against Darkest Gudra, right? There's not a lot of value in this matchup because this is not a very meta relevant deck, right? But if I were to like purposely record a video playing this deck against Luke, yeah, that's probably something that people would want to see, right? But if I supported, or rather, if I got more support with regards to content creation, then I'd have more freedom, you know, in terms of like making stuff. I don't know if I'm explaining myself correctly. Okay, let me focus really quickly on this. They're down only one boss. They haven't done much in general. I feel like I should just do the big attack here. I do want to keep this energy alive though. So I'm gonna super sap Canada. And oh, okay, it's $1.99 in Canada. Thank you, Darius. Thank you so much for choosing to subscribe. I really appreciate it. I mean, yeah, there's different amounts for currencies, right? I'm not sure how much it shows up in the United States actually. I know I set it to like 19 pesos. Maybe it's 1.99. Maybe I'm lying. Yes, I mean I haven't thought of using that as an intro. I do mention it sometimes. Like most people that watch my like it's not 90%, but like half of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed to my channel, and that's baffling to me. But I feel like the big thing is not like I know the subscriber number is like something that attracts a lot of attention, but generally it's about the views, not the subscribers. Yeah. And I'd be more interested in having like 5% of the people that are subscribed like as a more dedicated like support system or group supporting with that $1 per month rather than focusing too much on getting more and more and more subs. Yeah, or I don't know. Oh, it's $1.99. Okay, sorry, that's my bad. So it's $1.99, not $1. That's my bad. Where am I from, Stroke? I am from Mexico. Y hola Mauricio, muchas gracias por pasarte. So yeah, it's $1.99. Sorry, that's my bad. It is $1.99 to help my peanut butter M&Ms addiction, if you will. Okay, we're in a tricky spot. So how much damage? They're reducing. They have 120 HP left, and they have the V guard. This does 6, 160, 180, 200 minus. So I can KO with Palkia, right? And in fact, KO with Palkia. I can also Lost Vacuum if necessary. I feel like this is gonna be stronger. All right. Do not want you. I could also just use Star Portal. I feel like I really want a... Jeez, so cheaper than Twitch, exactly. Cheaper than Twitch. This is not ideal. I'm just gonna Melanie onto the... Oh, I have 1 lightning energy left. That's not great. Keep that. And I will not keep that. Yeah, I did play the Luminion. I'm gonna do this. Pick this up. Promote you. Then bench the Palkia. Then start Portal. I'm missing 1 water. So probably should have spread the energies. Let's spin as well. Not in a great spot though, that's for sure. 1 energy left. I've used all 4 Melanies. And I don't have a draw supporter for next turn. So I do get the KO. But getting the follow-up KO is actually not going to be easy at all. There's a speed. There's an escape rope. Still not great. And... have I tried like clipifying the highlights of the stream and use them as TikTok reels? Yes. So I did start doing that, and I asked help from an editor. I actually tried to hire someone to help me with that. So that requires extra work, right? But I do know it's worth it. So I do intend on trying it out. I'm trying to be more active with that in the future. I also want to do like funny. I feel like the ones that I've done, like the funny things with me, like with the Comfey walking into, like sending someone to Lawson and then walking in slowly, that I did, like that sort of thing is actually has had way more, like a nicer reception than the high quality like highlights of the videos. I also, another thing that is difficult for me sometimes is like I record so many games and I play so many games it's hard for me to remember all of them. Like, it's hard for me to really remember everything that goes on in a game, or in all the videos. So then I have to like go back and watch basically the whole video to then take notes of where. So that's why I wanted to hire someone to help me with that. But then they got very busy and we haven't done more. Yeah, but I did start doing some of them, and I know short form content is definitely something I need to be more active on and more creative on in 2023. It's definitely on my short list for goals and things to work on. So I appreciate the feedback right there. Emergency jelly. Okay, I don't think I'm winning this. I can't attack with Palkia next turn. I didn't unlock a water. I mean, I could go boss and try to trap the Arceus. That seems like my best bet. I'm gonna be like, it's gonna take me so long to get a KO here. Yeah, like I'm out of stuff. Yeah, I'm out of stuff. Okay. Let's try and knock out the Radiant Drudge. No item cards. Hopefully not a lot of energy left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably plenty of energy left. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I'm winning this. I mean, this is a very tough matchup though, for sure. Yeah, exactly. I wanna have a balance between stream video highlights and funny shorts. Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to do. Like, make silly, weird situations. That's exactly what I want to work on. That's exactly what I want to do. Like, make more, like, I don't know, a little bit more acting, if you will, as well. With the shorts, like different perspectives. Like, I follow a lot of like funny-ish accounts on TikTok that I enjoy their content and I make fun of like real life situations. So I want to make funny content in terms of like real life tournament situations, right? But yeah, I'll definitely take a look. Thank you so much, Jesus, for the recommendation. Okay, I'm gonna give up here. Not really accomplishing much. I am not winning a lot today. I also feel like these decks are, I don't know. I mean, clearly they won regional, so they're good, but they haven't felt broken. But I'm also not playing against like Lugia all the time, which was the big focus, right? Just beating Lugia. If I were only playing against Lugia, then maybe I'd be having a better time. Or an easier time. But yeah, thank you so much to those of you who just joined the Tablemon Club. It's cheaper than joining on Twitch, right? Or subscribing on Twitch. So I was hoping that would be an appeal. I also haven't promoted it too much, but ideas for 2023 is definitely short form content and trying to push that. I guess not the $1 club, it's now $1.99 club. Like, if you enjoy my content, paying $2 per month, it's cheaper than Netflix, cheaper than anything else, right? That's the goal, at least. Okay, so now with this hand, if I get a turn 1 item lock, that would be great. It's not looking great, though, for a turn 1 item lock, but we'll see if we can manage it. This is definitely a matchup that you want to see when you're playing this deck. If you can get the turn 1 item lock, then that's fantastic. I feel like 1 Zapdos would go a long way, or maybe even 2. Sure, that works. Jesus, I'm happy. Your written English is really good, by the way. Just throwing that out there. Your written English is actually really, really good. From all the messages that you've sent so far. Alright. Sure, let's keep the Palkia. Yeah, so on Twitch, it gets... Wow, this sucks. Okay, let's try again, though, with... Well, then, yeah, switching card as well. The Twitch... Any Twitch revenue is 50-50 whereas YouTube revenue is 70-30. So any support on, any support on Twitch, I mean on YouTube, is actually better than Twitch. Well, I hadn't even searched my deck, so I couldn't know that there was a thing available. Okay. Well, I'm clearly not getting the item lock. I might as well try for another Bal VIP pass. Nope. With this, I can get Luminion. And with Luminion, I can power up the Palkia with a Melanie, and I think that's worth it. I mean, so far my opponent might not even know that I'm playing VIKAVOLT, other than my deck box. Other than my deck box. Alright, well, now they'll know. I mean, VIKAVOLT, sorry. Now they'll know. But maybe they wouldn't have known. Okay. Maybe I save the Greninja, though, for like a key turn. I'm gonna save the Greninja for a key turn here. Okay. And not the best hand, though. You get a better return than a Twitch sub? Oh yeah, I do. Your written English might be better than mine. Dragon Hero. I mean, so I also do translation work. If anyone watching needs any translation from English to Spanish or Spanish to English, I also do that. That really helps. And I mean, I learned English in a bicultural school, not even bilingual, but bicultural school in Mexico a long time ago, like since I was 6 years old. So that definitely plays a factor into me being, I don't know, I feel like I probably do have an accent. A lot of people tell me I do have an accent, but I consider myself native for both English and Spanish. And I definitely speak a lot more English day to day than I do Spanish now. All right. Nope. Jeez, another turn where I don't do anything. Let's grab this. Oh, there we go. Wow. Okay, now give me Melanie into a switching card. Oh, what? What is going on? So close. Come on. Oh, what? What? That is actually insane. That is actually, I mean, I don't get a KO, which really sucks. But the fact that I managed to pull this off this turn is really insane. Item lock is not the play, I don't think, Kevin. I really don't think item lock is a play. I truthfully do not believe item lock. It's just, it's so unreliable. I don't know. It feels unreliable, at least. That was an insane sequence of turns, honestly. Okay, I could item lock the Charizard. I kind of like that. Alright. I mean, item lock should most of the time beat Lost Box. That doesn't mean, like, you also need to beat Lugia. I mean, if this beats Lugia and Lost Box consistently, then maybe, but right now it's questionably beating Lost Box, right? Very questionably, too. That was a busted turn indeed. Alright. So, I mean, now what I really want is a scoop up net. Because a scoop up net means I can ping KO here, ping KO here. And then potentially Star Portal, Greninja, double. Like, I could get a 4-price turn with 2 scoop up nets. That would be incredible. That would be incredible. What about the Regieleki damage boost with item block? I haven't done much testing with that, for sure. but it's definitely something that could have value. Okay, I have 2 scoop of nets already. Let's find that third one. Yet. I mean, they're not gonna get 5 energies before I eliminate them, right? So should be fine. I have a lot of hope that I can get a 4 price turn here. Oh, I'm getting knocked out. Well, that sucks. Okay, I mean, I might bring up the Charizard up again. And now I don't need double scoop of net. Now I have the 2. Okay, I'm in a position where I can potentially pull this off now. So I'm gonna do this, and now, okay, there's a cross switcher. I couldn't whip the cross switcher anymore. So I'm gonna have a crazy turn, especially if they can't find mana here. This is gonna be really crazy. All right, so let's bring up the Charizard. We're gonna get a 4 price turn potentially. All right, I really want to do this fancy play. All right. So far, I mean, VIKAVOLT with Regieleki seemed like an obvious powerful combo, but it hasn't done much in regards to like real life events. And now we've had 1 international, 3 regionals, and this weekend we had another regional and the big 3,000 player tournament in Japan. So if Regieleki at VMAX hasn't done anything there, then very questionable. Yeah, and if that becomes a problem, then you can just play Galarian Zapdos in a lot of decks. And thanks so much, Jeremy, for tuning in and for the stream and for the super chat. Yeah, I really appreciate it. And if you're interested in coaching, I hope you reach out through MetaFi. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, I'm gonna KO the Cram with Gun. I'm gonna KO the Charizard with Gun, and then I'm gonna Radiant Greninja double KO the Comfey. Or probably KO Comfey, KO Sableye with Marnie as well. So KO you. Alright. Oh wait, oh no. I can actually keep the item block. Alright, bye-bye Charizard as well. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I am happy, Axton. Thank you. A lot of Lugias. Yeah, a lot of Lugias in every tournament. That's for sure. Okay, so now I will go ahead and Warney, right? Do I want to attach this energy here? I think I do. Yeah. Then I will Marnie, and then I want to retreat, power up the Greninja, and KO Sableye and Comfey. And that's going to put my opponent in a very awkward. Like, very awkward. So I'm going to Star Portal the 3 waters onto here. They weren't able to bench the mana fee, so 4 price turn. Really, really cool. No, I'll keep the basic energy. You never know, like a Fire Waves or something random like that. And then boop boop. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. 4 price turn to like the item log definitely slowed everything down, right? And that was cool, but I'm still not super convinced. What would you say is the best expanded deck right now, Axtoon? Honestly, I have not played enough expanded to have a genuine, thorough opinion to answer that truthfully, but from what I've seen, Shadow Rider Calyrex is really good. Regidrago V-Star has potential. ADP Dragonite is always good. So something along those lines, perhaps. But I don't know. There's someone, Justin Basil, who keeps track of like the meta game and like the tournaments that have decent assistance and stuff for expanded. And I mean, I can check for you how many like off of their list that is unbiased and just uses raw data and tournament performance. They did post their expanded tier list a few, I think this Monday. So off of that, Garchomp and Giratina GX is tier 1. Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX is tier 1. Origin Form PALKIA VSTAR is tier 1. And Snorlax, aka Stall, is tier 1. And that's the feedback that I can offer for expanded. And okay, I mean, they'll get a KO, but it's not too bad. I can't attack with Greninja again, though. That's all. Otherwise, I would have just won. Oh, both Manaphy's are in the discard. Oh, I didn't realize. What the heck? What? What is that Pikachu doing there? Give the... What the heck? Are they playing that? Expanded Lugia? Probably. Probably. Expanded Lugia. Will the rotation match Japan's rotation? So, we don't know, Alberto. I wish we knew. I hope we get some news soon. Oh, if they get another Sableye, I'm dead, right? Uh-oh. If they attack me with Sableye again, I'm super dead. So yeah, even with that cool 4-price turn, I can't even win here. Maybe, sure. No item lock means I lose. Because I can't pick this up. And sure, I'll get you back. Then, I mean, I'm not really doing anything. I'm pretty sure I just lose here. How to submit deck? Tyron, what do you mean? Submit where? I mean, I'm gonna lose to Pikachu. I am a hard, like they could, no. Yeah, I'm gonna lose to the Pikachu. The Pikachu deck. So I don't know about rotation. I hope we find out soon. I hope we do match it. I hope we also rotate in January, but we don't know. Where's my accent from? I'm from Mexico. So I guess that's where. I am from Mexico. I live in Mexico. Lived here all my life. So that's where my accent would be from, I guess. Okay, they chose really quickly, so that means they probably found the Clara there. Yep, there's the Clara. Raichu would have also won them the game, right? If they evolve into the Raichu that KOs you if you use your V-Star, that also would have allowed them to win. Doubled Sableye. Attach and escape rope. Alrighty. These regional winning decks don't work for me, it seems. I mean, it's a very low sample size, of course, but they haven't really been working too well. The Raichu also would have won them the game. So, not a bad call. Not a bad call right there. I was just surprised. I was taken aback by the Pikachu. You did not expect to see Pikachu in Lost Box. Sure, I'll go first. Lost Box is really good, I agree. Okay, we're looking for Battle VIP Pass. Oh, Tyron. So I'm just featuring top performing decks from regional and those sort of tournaments, you know? I'm showcasing those sort of decks. The regional winning decks, which I'm not doing a very good job of showcasing, it feels. No Battle VIP Pass and no Quick Ball in the top 6 cards. Nope. Not a single attacker. Gee. Not a single attacker in sight. Don't know, like, this is probably some sort of stall deck. So, item lock can be decent, but it's not perfect. My opponent benches an Evil Doll though, which is annoying against my speed energies, and the fact that I took a KO Evil Doll. Next card. Not a good hand indeed. Okay, well now I get the item lock off if I get a switching card, so that's nice-ish. So now I can go Melanine. I need a switching card, there's a switching card out of the next 5 cards. I also have a card to replace the energy if they do discard it, so we're good. Well, we're not good, but we're doing something. We are doing something. And now we've locked their Ultra Balls or Quick Balls. If they're Mewtwo V Union, it's going to be hard for them to really do much. The only thing we really get through is a Miltank, though. And this does confirm... I should not attach that. That does confirm it's Mewtwo V Union. It is a Mewtwo V Union deck. Pokemon Center Lady. Alright. So now our 3-hit KO becomes 8-5. Yeah. I'm not attaching the other speed because I don't need to draw extra cards right now. My opponent's not pressuring me with anything clearly, and if I attach the other speed, my opponent could just discard both speeds. So like, I can... Oh, nice. This, that's actually really great. I mean, I'm gonna bluff that I can't win next turn, right? My opponent's gonna discard Lightning, and then I go 6 second, 10, scoop of net, 10, KO, and I win. So I'm bluffing that I don't have a good hand, or that I can't KO, but they decide to give up without giving themselves an extra turn, so nice. Which one is the best deck in the format now, Miguel? I mean, I think the format right now is either you play Lugia or you play to beat Lugia, right? So with that, with having said that, I do reckon Lugia is the best deck in the format, but there are many other decks that can beat it, right? Just because it's the best doesn't mean it's unbeatable. You haven't had a single loss with your Lugia deck? That's really good. That's pretty good. Alright, I do want to go first. The counter deck countered, exactly. Alright, now we get a turn 1 attachment onto a VIKAVOLT, which is nice. And we get mulligan extra cards too. The item log is always great against stall decks. Okay, this is Wheezing though. Wheezing is gonna be really tough to deal with. Really tough. Alright, let's check. Nothing of relevance priced. Let's see if we can get a battle VIP pass. No, impossible to find a battle VIP pass apparently. Alright, so let's do this. Ooh, don't think Raikou's good enough here because my opponent's not gonna have a lot benched. Okay, I won't be able to use a lot of abilities here though. So we'll see. I might end up using Crobat right now. We'll see. They also have a lot of energy removal. What is this? This really sucks. Alright, I'll keep one Lost Vacuum in case I need to counter like a stadium or something. I am going first. We don't have a water in the discard pile right now, so I could just grab Marnie. Like, I could grab Marnie right now. I think that's worth it, honestly. Rather than drawing with Crobat, because I can attack with Luminion if necessary. I'm just gonna grab the Marnie, attach this, and retreat. Yes, retreat in case they get rid of my Herballoon. And there we go. You didn't have time to watch regionals. What would you like to see from a 2-price draw support Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, like Crobat and Kricketune? Oh, that's a good question. I feel like from a 2-price Pokemon, I mean, I would like a different sort of Luminion in the sense that like it offers a different attack, right? It can search for a supporter, but it offers a different attack. I would like to see something like Crobat a little bit power crept. So like to something like draw until you have 7, perhaps. Something like that. I think that would be fun. And there's a Lost Vacuum. Yeah, I knew it. And yeah, fill our mine. Alright. What's my process for deciding on what deck to use for a tournament? So there's a lot that goes on in terms of deciding. But I'd say my biggest decision maker is like confidence in my decision making with the deck. So I feel like I win more games of Pokemon because I make less mistakes than a lot of opponents, right? Like my decision making is usually better than most people, and that helps in making the best play possible in a given situation. Of course, it all comes down to luck, but I want a very consistent deck, one that I'm very confident in. Yeah, because if you take a very powerful deck and you combine that with very good decision making, then you get really good results that way. All right. How do you sure what? Oh, the Lugia deck. Something like the Den AGX. Yeah, something like the Den AGX would also be fun. Okay, I don't think I can beat this deck. This quad wheezing deck is really powerful. I don't think I can beat it. Alright, I think that's gonna be it for VIKAVOLT. Yeah, it's not, like, I don't know, it's not a super interesting deck. Not super powerful either. I feel like you slow down things to a crawl, but you need so much support. I don't know, I'm probably making a lot of suboptimal plays. Like I said, there's so many decks, it's impossible to become an expert at all of them, right? So being confident in one good deck, I think that's the best approach for any tournament. Yeah, what you've practiced the most, what you know the most, what you feel you're gonna make the best possible decisions with, and that's powerful enough, right? That's how you pick, or that's how I pick my deck.